Hamilton, and I'm the newest member of Team Berzerker, and this is my DDD Deck Profile. So what you have first is your triple Necro Slime. This is the main card of the deck. This is pretty much what allows you to fusion summon for the entire length of the duel. Up here we have the Necro Slime. Same concept, you pitch this one, you get to poly. This one's in the grave, you banish, you get to poly. So there's two ways to fusion right off the bat. You got beer from it, you run this at 1. This is your level changer. This allows you to go into your rank 4s, rank 5s, and rank 8s. Not that good this format. When new stuff comes out, we'll see. Triple Leonidas. This is for when you can't get your fusion monster on board and you're taking a lot of damage from your own burn effects. You want to get this out. It's a beefy monster. You get to special him without any cost or restrictions.
Yes.
Triple Ragnarok. This is the main one of the deck. When summoned, he's a reborn. When in the Pendulum Zone, he's a reborn. And he gets to banish your opponent's monsters. This one gets rid of problematic cards. This goes into your rank 8, which I'll explain later how that works, with wiping the board. Triple Savant Kepler. With this is the main card of the deck. You top this, you win. You grab this, summon it, you get to search for any one of your contract cards. Your spells, your traps, you get to search for about half the deck with this one card. This card's just too good. The main Dark Contract. This is a Dark Contract with the gate. And this one, once per turn during your main phase, you pretty much get to search for a DD monster or a DDD monster. And this one is searchable via the Kepler. So opening up this and this, that's automatically +3 right there. Double Poly. This is your third option, Diffuse. And this is pretty much specifically for the deck, allowing you to pull out fusions from your hand, field, or even banishing out of your graveyard, so you're never without your materials. One Raigeki. 2 Transmodify. This is for a fusion play that I'll go over later in the extra deck when you send the level 7s to get the level 8s. 3 Wavering Eyes. This is just a format card for right now. You pretty much want to go into this because this is going to kill your opponent's scale, and then you have the most amount of searches in your entire deck. Going and grabbing in the Kepler, so you're going to go ahead and plus right off that. 3 Upstart Goblin. Consistency. 3 MST, just good this format. It's just killing the scales, problematic cards. It's mostly an OTK deck. You want to get rid of the back row. 1 Foolish. This is just to get the Necro Slime to the grave, or in case you want to target for Ragnarok's effect, you want to special summon this back. The 1-for-1, this deck is mostly trying to get Kepler out as fast as possible. The 1-for-1, you're able to pitch Necro Slime or combo cards, summon the Kepler. This right here and any monster is automatically a rank 4. Allure, just a draw. Your whole deck is dark, fiends. There's no minusing in it. Deck doesn't know how to minus. For the traps, you have Deck Devi. This is straight kill for Pendulum decks. It'll shut down Magic Specters real quick. This one has won me whole games before. It's too good. Vanities, don't really need to explain. Solemn. And the main trap of the deck is Errors. This is mostly for shutting down the opponent's entire play. This kills back row completely.
I like to turn it on and turn it off.
As for the extra deck, you have 3 to Arc. This card you cannot cut. This is 3. You go into this with Squirrel Slime and Necro Slime. And it's pretty much just the target for Transmodify too. You get to go back into the deck, summon the Ragnarok. Ragnarok brings this back. You can bring out any monster after you get this on board. I can first turn into 3 of these pretty easily. Caesar. This is your anti-Cosmo. This equips monsters without targeting them, and it gains a buff for every monster equipped to it. You pretty much go into this by using the standing poly from the grave after everything is gone. Caesar. This is a Walking Traveler of the Burning Abyss. This is a real big problem card because if people can't banish it or bounce it, they're going to have a lot of problems with its reborn effect at the end of the battlefield. So just run 1. To summon onto him, you want the Marksman. This is for putting him into the grave. So you combo with it. You're gonna be able to poly from that, and then afterwards use his Foolish Burial. With this and poly on board, you can get up to 2 darks with this on. Scarlight, this is for side decking when I put in the Veilers. This, you mostly have the level 7 on board, so you're gonna be able to normal the Veiler and go in for a kill shot with this card. Same with Stardust, you wanna get rid of the problematic cards. That's gonna stop your OTK process. I'm trying out this, but it works really well. The double flare metal combo, you go into your level 7s a lot. So being able to pull this off first turn is not that hard. You're gonna be able to burn them for a lot of damage. Big Eye, just for taking all their boss monsters. Kali Yuga, this one is the main part of the deck, I'd say, in the sense that if you're playing against a Pendulum deck, you'll shut them down the turn that this is summoned by killing the scales. You pass, you'll go into the next turn, and they can't go into their scales again. You're just gonna completely destroy them the whole time. And 2 Dark Law, this is just for the side-in of the Mass Change the Second. You can pull this off pretty easily just by sending out the Kepler and by discarding any of your Necro Slimes, probably. So you're always going to have a way to get all these monsters on board. And that's about it for the DDD Deck Profile.